Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. And today I want to talk about Dr. Dre and the situations that he got going, y'all. And he has had it the worst in the beginning of the year to start it off. I mean, worse as in worse than the United States and the COVID put together. I mean, worse than how Donald Trump is feeling coming out of the office right now. I mean, listen, just worse. Now, new events have emerged, right? Surrounding the brain aneurysm that I reported on Dr. Dre having last week. And judging from what his family is saying, it's been a little bit of foul play. Now, I'm going to say allegedly because I'm waiting for more details to come out. But, yeah, judging from what's in the news and judging from what his family has been saying and what's been reported, foul play has been, in the mix of all this situation. Now, first, we know about the legal battle he's been in with his wife, to where I think she's asking for at least $2 million a month. But then he had a brain aneurysm after that. Then while he's in the hospital, his home gets burglarized. And now it's coming out that his family has suspected foul play, according to a special doctor that they have flown out to the hospital in LA for his condition while he's in intensive care. Now they saying that traces of rat poison may have led to the brain aneurysm he had, and they're unsure of how. Now you think rat poison, like what? That's been the last thing on my mind, and I don't know how the correlation between rat poisoning and a brain aneurysm work. I'm gonna have to do, a little research on that. But that's what they're saying. That's what they're going with. Now, first of all, before I get into the story, I find two things interesting. All these sudden burglaries on these celebs' homes, right? That's one. And for two, the fact that he had a special doctor fly out to treat his condition, thus helping him stay alive and function. Now, what that tells me is this: money plays a big part in keeping you alive these days, and we've experienced it with people such as Magic Johnson, for one. Now, this is something we already knew, but it's like, does that make it right that we do know it? That we do know that depending on your insurance, your health insurance, it depends on how hard a doctor is going to go for you, and whether to keep you alive or whether to recommend certain prescriptions and medical service for you. Like, does that make it okay? So you're basically saying that if you don't got enough to stay alive, then pretty much you're going to die. Now, just like Magic Johnson, he caught AIDS in the time where it was supposed to be at its deadliest. And everyone was dying from it, but somehow he managed to get through it and live and be able to function correctly even to this day. So now I'm thinking this: what happens to the one that don't have the money for the type of treatment? Like I said, man, like what do they just die? Like, what happens? They die because they can't afford it, right? And then it gets me to asking, what's the price on saving a life? Like I said, it's sad, man, but that's another topic. We already know how that goes. Now, I don't believe in coincidences, right? I don't believe in a coincidence, none of that. And if you do, you might as well leave this channel. Any coincidence does not exist. To me, it's just an excuse, right? That word is just an excuse. And it's no coincidence that Dr. Dre, whilst going through his legal battle, looking healthy as ever in the beginning of it, every time we see him, suddenly now he has a brain aneurysm. Now, his family also states that he's always going to the doctor. He's always working out, keeping up with his health. He always going, like I say, he going to the doctor, seeing the doctor regularly. So if it was anything with his health, he would have known. So what are the odds that he has a brain aneurysm? Then his home gets robbed. And it's coming to light that it may be traces of rat poisoning in his system. Now, with so much questions that come to mind, man. Matter of fact, first question is this: Who? Second question is what? Now, my third, fourth, fifth question is this: where, when, and why? Like, who was able to get this close to something? Like, who was able to get this close to him, basically? And why would they do what they did? I don't know. What I do know is a lot of things aren't adding up, and so many things, like it's so many things going on that before you can even get to the bottom of something these days, man, another problem occurs in the world, then we're easily distracted, then boom, it gets swept under the rug, and the initial problem at hand gets swept under the rug. Like nobody knows what's going on. There's a bunch of confusion these days, whether it's a war, whether it's COVID, whether it's Trump, then it's this country, is that. It's like it's so much going on at once, man. Then you got people predicting the end of the world this time. It's too much going on. Now, I want to go deeper, but I'm going to wait until more details hit the surface so we can continue from there and really be able to speak on it. But I just had to say something about this, man, because, like, I don't know. And remember, all this is alleged. So, like I said, when more details drop, I'll be here to give you guys some more input. But I find it funny that all these things keep happening in a sequential order. Then I think today Diddy's house got robbed as well. I'm going to do a video on that. But they say Diddy's house got robbed. Then it was Dr. Dre, and there was somebody else before this, like, and then Pop Smoke. Like, it's too easy. Like, what's going on to where it's this easy to get in these guys' houses? Yes, I know some people told me earlier that LA, getting into them houses, is easy. As easy as ever. I want to know, I don't do B&Es, I don't break in cribs, I don't do none of that. But at the same time, I do know, especially a person like Diddy, I know he has some type of security, something. That's Diddy. Dr. Dre, I know he has some type of security, that's Dr. Dre. I want y'all to pay attention to all the stuff that's going on, man. I got a feeling that's a bigger picture to everything. And yeah, like I said, I want to say something about the wife, but I'm going to leave it until more details arise because, like I said, this doesn't make sense to me. Anybody with a brain, it doesn't make sense to. All this things starting to happen to him out of nowhere, especially since this divorce. $2 million a month is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And don't quote me, but I think that was the price. Whatever it was hefty. I know that. So, man, you guys let me know, man, how y'all feel about this. Let me know how y'all feel about his house getting burglarized. Let me know how y'all feel about him having this brain aneurysm out of nowhere. And then it's suspected that it may have been rat poisoning. Listen, it's a lot going on, y'all. Bear with me. Between the U.S., whether the country or Trump, Capitol Hill being raided, all that. So, like I said, y'all just let me know how y'all feel. Do y'all feel it's a coincidence, or do y'all feel that maybe it's real? Do y'all feel it's fake? Let me know how y'all feel about this whole rat poison situation as well. Now, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time I drop new content. Thanks for you guys' continuous support. Anonymous Gang, we here going strong. And remember, y'all, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping, and I'm out.